I want to do a quick video how I do my viral Dubai chocolate. So I buy this dough and it's in the freezer section. I buy it at like our local Mediterranean store. I put it in the refrigerator overnight so it's nice and defrosted. I'm gonna cut it. I like to use Dutch oven and I'll put this right over the stovetop. I don't add any butter or anything like that, just in this, and I brown it. And then here I have my chocolate melting. This thing is the best. I absolutely love it. I threw this chocolate on here about an hour ago, just doing my, whatever I need to get done while the chocolate is melting here. And it's always gonna stay melted as long as this is on. So it makes it very convenient and very easy. But let's get the cutting. Let's get this filling prepped. Okay, so it's all cut up. It's sitting on my stovetop. I have it on high, and I actually use my hands, and I just throw it like this, and I break it up, some of the bigger pieces that are still lumped together. And this really helps to get it nice, even brown. Don't walk away. This goes really fast. I've actually burnt this a few times. I think like twice. You learn from your mistake. Should be only once, but it is what it is. I like to transfer it to a cooler and deeper bowl. It's easier for me to mix. I'm gonna start with the tahini. I really wish I had a recipe, but I don't. I just go by texture. So we're gonna put some of this tahini in here first. So for texture, I'm looking where the tahini basically covers a lot of it, but it's not drenched in it. Now I'm gonna add the pistachio butter. This one is my favorite so far, but I still had a little bit of this one, so I'm gonna use this one. And then I had this one, so I'm gonna use this one. I just use them all. So here is what it looks like. I feel like it needs more pistachio. I want it to be more creamier. Because I've noticed that when it's in the refrigerator, whereas that's where you're supposed to store it, it dries out more. So this is kind of what I like to look for. It's almost like that magic sand. That's what it reminds me of, that magic sand. As for chocolate, I like to use this brand. This one's my favorite, but I do add a little bit of the dark chocolate of this brand just to make it not so sweet. But I love the texture of this particular brand. Yes, it's pricey. Yes, you can just use those cheap, the chocolate molten milk. I can talk. You can use the chocolate melting wafers, but I love this brand, and this one and the two together, I think is a perfect combination. But again, it's a preference. You just want good melting chocolate. So we have our chocolate on here, ready to go. This is, I think, tedious, but this by far is the easiest way I found to do it. So I'll take a spoonful of chocolate, put it in there, and just spread it out. Some people shake it off and do different things. I don't know, it's too messy for me, and I find this to be my sweet spot on how to get it filled quickly and efficiently, but most of all, not messy. So I just kind of take my spoon, get it into the corners, and then spread it out, and that's it. Now comes the fun part. So this was in the freezer for about 10 minutes. And now we're gonna fill it with our pistachio filling. Okay, so now we are going to put the chocolate on top. Gently spread it to the edges, and that's it. I tap them so that gives them a more of a smoother finish. All right, they are out of the freezer. They were in there for about 20 minutes. Just see what they look like inside. That is what you are looking for. Perfect. Well, hope you guys enjoy.